Hello. Today we will be playing a bunch of daily games, and you can play along, no matter what day you end up watching this. If you are interested in that, you can look in this video's description for all the links to the games. Each link goes to the exact date of each game I play, since all of these games have an archive, where you can go back and play games from previous dates. So you could play a game by yourself first, and then watch me to compare. But it's also totally fine to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Now, let's get started. Our first game is Connections Puzzle number 434. So the words that popped out at me immediately was what if, because that's kind of strange. It's two words. So like what if you suppose, or perhaps you consider something. Is there another word for this? Oh, there's also time set. There's another one with two words. I feel like I've never seen time set before. But time set and alarm, I guess, go together? Snooze? Oh, these are things on a clock, I guess. Settings on a clock. Asleep, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, let's go with that. So like labels on an alarm clock? One away. Okay. Maybe not sleep. Maybe hour. Alarm clock buttons, sure. Okay, good start. Grump. Grunt. Those are kind of similar. Although maybe I'm thinking of a grunt from Halo. It's like a combination of these words. Whopper. It's like a large thing, or a hamburger from Burger King. Oh, Whopper is a chocolate candy, and so is Kiss. Nerd is a candy. Runt is a candy as well. These are candies. Candy pieces, okay. Oh, say is the other one. So say, what if, suppose, and perhaps. What is to consider something? Here's a thought. Okay. And then grump, do, dope, and sleep. I have no idea what this could possibly be. So we'll just submit. 7 dwarfs minus the last letter. Oh, grumpy, sleepy, dopey. D-O. I guess I don't know that last one. D-O something dot? No, probably not. Okay. Alright, that's Connections. Next up, we have When Taken, number 173. So, When Taken is exactly like Time Guesser in that you're given some photo. It's usually like a historical photo, and you have to guess where it was taken on the map here, and the year it was taken over here. The difference with Time Guesser is that it goes back before 1900, so it goes all the way back to 1860. But that's a little more rare than the later ones, because more photos, the later you go, basically. Every year has more photos than the last, I would think. Alright, so this first photo is strange. I don't know what this means. The driver's welcome. There's this camera here. The way they're dressed, it sort of seems maybe 80s, 90s, maybe 70s? No, I'm thinking 90s. It's interesting. So there's an American flag. So maybe we're in America. That's a first thought. You can zoom into here. So there's this Megul or something else, and then that might say Air Force, but I'm not so sure. And can you make this larger? Oh, that's very nice. Very good. Very good. Hopefully this will be better for everyone watching the video too. Okay. Let's get some keys. Okay. So, what are we thinking? What am I thinking? You're taking a picture of something. Can I see the picture you took? Not very clear. You need a better camera. 355 TFW Korat. Tackley. I don't know what that means. Okay, maybe this is like a base. So I'm just gonna say we're in Washington, D.C. Because I don't know. Sure, we're somewhere in there. And then, I don't know, to me it just feels like early 90s. I think, I'm not totally sure. It's definitely not 2000s. And I don't know if it's 80s, so... Let's, I feel fine with this guess. I don't think we're gonna get very close. But I'm okay with it. Oh, it's the 70s. Okay, gosh. And, oh, yes, it was a very, very poor guess. It looks like we're in, California. Down here, it says, the crowd welcomes recently released prisoners of war home from Vietnam at the Travis Air Force Base. Okay, Fairfield, California. It was in 1973. I was never gonna get this. I was quite off with the year as well. So let's see. So we got 61,700 for the year, 31 points for the location. So 92 out of a possible 200. So you can get up to 200 points per round. So 1,000 points total because there's 5 rounds. All right, let's go next. And I'm gonna make it larger again. Okay, so I'm seeing some Cyrillic, I think. And I'm not really sure what this says, but it's still Cyrillic. I don't know if this is Cyrillic. It could just be weird handwriting, but I'm not sure. It seems old. I don't know if there's a car in this picture. It doesn't seem like they have cars or roads. So I'm gonna zoom out here and say we're before, I don't know, I'm gonna say we're like 1882, maybe 1880, 79. It seems very old. And I don't really have another thought besides Moscow for the place. I don't know. So we're gonna make this a quick one and just say 1879 in Moscow. I mean, this is, I don't know, everyone seems to be looking at the picture. It's like a very big event. I don't know if there's a good way to figure out what kind of historical event this is. But let's just say 1879 and Moscow. Oh. Okay, well, it was in Belarus, and it was a street demonstration. But it was in 1917. I don't know. The way this picture looks, I guess the quality of the pictures, it makes me think it's older. We were fairly close with the location though. No points for the year. That's fine. Alright, next up we have something a little more tropical. We got a palm tree here. And this says CGT. Okay. Trabajadores de Factoria. This is Spanish. I know some Spanish, but I don't think I understand this. Cooperation factory, maybe? I don't know. Okay. It does seem like they're on strike, perhaps? And there's a factory behind them. And maybe GT stands for Guatemala. I don't know. Let's see. The year, what year do we think this is? I think this seems like 1950. We'll go with that. And I guess I'm saying Guatemala. I don't know. GT stands for, yeah. Guatemala. So there we go. Oh, okay, I mean, it was 1942, so that's not too bad. 8 years off. But it says it was strikers picketing near Antigua Central Azucarera Antonio Roig sugar mill. It's a sugar mill. And it's in Puerto Rico. So that's where it is. Alright, but that's our best round so far. We got 132 points. There we go. Next round. Alright, what is going on here? This seems like it's a good time, but also maybe a little stressful. I don't... Oh, what is this language? Pad Thai. Seafood Pad Thai. It sort of looks like Thai language. There's a Thai flag probably right there. I guess we could be in Thailand. They don't always have English. I don't know if they have English. And I don't know if they say Pad Thai in Thailand or not. But I am gonna say this is fairly recent. We'll say it's like 2015. And I have to say Thailand because I don't have any other thoughts. Let's see. I don't really know if there's a place we can figure this out. Like, if I had a compass, maybe. But we could just like pick some of these, something like this, I guess. I don't know. This seems reasonable. It's like right there. Sure. Okay, it was 2014. And we were pretty close, geographically. Oh wait, we got 198 points, y'all. This is quite nice. Let's see. See, there are a lot of places like this, but that's about where the picture was taken. I guess that doesn't seem quite right, but close enough. This is the Klong Lat Mayom floating market. Okay, I see. There are shops along the river. Okay, that's very cool. I didn't know they had stuff like that. But we were in Bangkok, Thailand. Alright, next up we apparently have the Royal Bank of Canada. I don't know if there's only one of these. Because it does say the Royal Bank of Canada. Dieu et mon droit. And I don't know what this says. But I guess that's in French. So maybe we are in Quebec? I could see that. Don't know if I can read this. I see like something spirits. So maybe there's a bar. I'm fine with saying Quebec. Maybe Montreal? Should we focus in on Montreal and try to find a bank? Are you a bank? No, that's bigger than a bank. But we might be able to make this bigger too, the map. Oh, yeah, we can. How's that? Let's see. I could see this being Montreal, I guess. Let's see if we can find a royal bank. Well, I don't see it, so I'm just gonna click near this university right here. And I think it's fairly recent. We'll make this bigger now. There we go. And I'll just say we're maybe 2018. It seems reasonable, I think. So Montreal 2018. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Make this bigger. Ooh, that's much larger. So I guessed way up here in Montreal. The correct answer, if you're wondering, was in the Bahamas. Of course. New Providence, Bahamas, where the Bank of Canada is. How about that? Okay. The Royal Bank of Canada is in the Bahamas. Okay. Well, the year though, we got the year almost correct. It was 2018. But let's look at the results. Alright, so we were better with the year than the location. We got 303 points, then 348 points, for a total of 651 points. Maybe if you played along, maybe you did better than that. I felt like those were kind of tough. Those were tough ones. Next up, we have our first game of Disorderly. We will be playing 2 of these because they sort of are very fast. So let's get started. We have to sort these words by how many points they're worth in a game of Scrabble, starting with the highest. And we're assuming no double or triple letter or word scores. So no like special tiles. Okay. So I'm thinking most points could have a Z. And I think B is pretty high. But you have to be careful because E, R, and A I think are all 1 point. So we might need to change that, I'm not sure. We got joint, J's pretty good. K's pretty good in koala. Goose might be the lowest. I think all of those are pretty low. G might be high. Granny. Now I'm not sure about these 2. Should we put towel below Granny? So I think L might be worth 2 points, and W might be 3 or 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I say? 8 points? 8 points total. And then Granny would be, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 2 points for you, so that's 6. Plus 3 or 4, 9. I could see this being higher than Tau. So I sort of like this order. Yeah. So I think this is 6 points. Or 7 points. 6 or 7. I think this is like 8 points or so. I think Granny is... What I don't remember what I said. But... Wait, N might be worth 2. I don't remember. I don't remember these things. No one really likes playing Scrabble because I always come up with the words that aren't actually words. I mean, they are words. They're in the dictionary, but no one ever uses them, so they're pointless words. So I'm not sure about koala either because L might be worth 2 or 3. Towel. I guess koala and towel are kind of similar in that respect. But I think K is worth 5. Yeah. I like you 2 at the top. So I think koala is about 10 or 11 points. And then Granny is like 3 plus 2 plus... I don't know how much N is worth. It's like 1 or 2. It changes everything though. And then Y is like 3. So it's like 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, or 11, or 12. For some reason my gut is telling me N is worth 2. And that would change this, I think. Change it to like that. So we have zebra, joint, granny, koala, towel, and then goose. Okay, let's make that our guess. Oh, yes. This is my first correct answer on the first guess. And of course it was Scrabble. The average was 3. They don't know Scrabble like I do. I mostly was basing this on Words with Friends, but also trying to remember Scrabble. I haven't played either in a very long time. Let's see. Let's copy results. I would love to copy these results. Alright, let's go to our next Disorderly game, where we have the winners of Time Magazine's Person of the Year. We need to sort them by the year they won, starting with the most recent. And I do see myself here, I see you and yourself, and not I. It's me, myself, and I, but it's you, yourself, and who? What's the equivalent there? I don't know. Okay, so let's look at this. I don't know the Ebola fighters. I'm gonna say that was around the time of Ebola. Don't know when that was, I don't remember. Greta Thunberg has to be recent because she's very young. She's very young. She's a climate change activist. I'll say that's pretty recent. Mark Zuckerberg, you're probably around Facebook's, like when Facebook took off quite a bit. The Guardians. This isn't the Guardians of the Galaxy related, is it? What does this mean? The Guardians. Could it be like the Cleveland Guardians? Could it be... well, I don't have any other guesses. I'm gonna say it's something I just don't know about, so it's kind of old. And then Jeff Bezos is probably related to Amazon, so maybe around Zuckerberg. I like this order. I don't remember when you were the cover, but I think it was pretty recent. So I'm just gonna go with this. Okay. I mean, we can do a couple of swaps, I suppose. So Greta's in the right spot, Zuckerberg's in the right spot. Let's see, try this one. Okay. So that is telling me we need to swap this pair with this pair. Let's do this like this. Alright, Ebola. Ebola is more recent, that's right. I don't remember these things. Okay, let's try this. I hope I was alive during you, because I want to be on the cover, you know? Alright, let's give it a go. Oh, this is not going well. Alright, this has to be correct. Okay. Yes, this is me. But this is representative of online content creators. I might have had some content somewhere online in 2006. So I definitely did. Oh, look at that. The average was the same as myself. How about that? And that was good. I like this one. And The Guardians was in 2018. It was journalists who were attacked or persecuted for their reporting. I didn't hear about this. And then the Ebola fighters. I guess Ebola was in 2014. I can't remember these things. Healthcare workers who helped fight the Ebola virus outbreak. I'm pretty sure I was living on a rock in 2014. On a rock? Definitely not on the rock, under the rock. If I was on the rock, I probably would have remembered this. Alright, so that was disorderly. Let's go to our next game, which is GeoGrid. GeoGrid is a good game. We are on board number 129. I have a lot of boards that I need to complete, but this is the one we'll be doing today. Let's take a look at it. We got Island Nation, population under 2 million, and Flag with Blue. Those are pretty straightforward. And then we have some related to the words themselves. So ends with the letter D, starts with the letter S, and in Asia. So in Asia is pretty straightforward. This one shouldn't be too hard. Okay, let's just start in the top left. We have an island nation that ends with the letter D. Is there a country that's like blank island? Like Easter Island or Christmas Island? I don't think those count as countries for GeoGrid. I don't know. I can't think of any. I thought of like New Zealand. Well, there is like Marshall Islands and like Solomon Islands, but those end in S because it's more than one island, unfortunately. But we could also do like Ireland or Iceland. What's a more interesting one? Not that those are not interesting. Maybe one of them in the Caribbean. Cuba, Jamaica, Bahamas. No. Haiti, Dominican Republic, Dominica, Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados. I can't think of any from over there. Cabo Verde in Africa, but that's an E, I think. Palau, Micronesia, Taiwan, Japan, Sri Lanka, Vanuatu, Kiribati, Tonga. I'm not sure. Let's just go with Iceland for this one. Uncommon. I wonder how many there are for this one. Alright, island nation that starts with the letter S. Does Singapore, or is Singapore an island? I'm not sure. Well, I'll think of a different one. There's like Saint Kitts and Nevis, Saint Lucia. There's a lot of those. So wait, is Christmas Island on here? It is on here. Maybe I should have said that for ends with letter D. I thought it wasn't gonna be on there. Is Easter Island on there? No. Okay. I should have checked. I kind of want to try Singapore because I want to know if it's right. It is. Okay. See, other people weren't sure either. It's epic. An island nation in Asia. Or maybe they put Singapore for this one, I guess. Island nation. I guess we could try Brunei. I always say it both ways. Legendary. With the hands. Okay. Raise the roof. Right, ends with letter D. Population under 2 million. I had a lot of them that ended with letter D in my head earlier. What was I thinking? Or let's focus on population under 2 million, because that's also pretty restrictive. So we could focus on like Monaco, Cyprus, Malta, those types of countries. Andorra, San Marino. None of these end with the letter D. I don't know how many people are in Finland, but it's a fairly large country. But it might not be dense in people. Oh, what about Christmas Island for this one? I didn't use it for Island Nation for some reason, because I didn't know it was on here. Oh, what a nice flag. How about that? Yeah. I wish I ranked this flag on my tier list. It's very nice. It probably would be an S tier. It definitely would be. Look at this. Alright, starts with the letter S. I guess Singapore is also good for this one. That's probably why that's why it's epic. I mean, I'm just gonna say San Marino, I think. It might be common though. No? Alright, in Asia, population under 2 million. I think Bhutan? Is that right? Maybe Bhutan? Oh, that was common! No. Ouch. Okay, flag with blue. Ends with letter D. Well, both of these have blue. We'll try New Zealand for this one. Okay, I'll take rare. And then starts with the letter S and has blue in its flag. Probably Saint Lucia. It does have blue. I do like its flag. Nice. And then flag with blue in Asia. You gotta go Palau. Wait, no, that's not in Asia. Right? That's not good. I always love doing Palau, but it's just not very helpful in GeoGrid most of the time. Asia with blue. Well, Kazakhstan has an incredible flag, and it's got blue. Alright. Let's see. So, pretty high rank, 2,600. 117 score. And these are the most common. Seychelles. A very good one. Iceland. That's what I said. Finland. Okay. That makes sense as well. Very good. And then Norfolk Island. Okay. Saint Pierre and Miquelon. That's fair. Cyprus. I didn't know you counted as Asia. I thought you were in Europe. Maybe you're in both. And then Christmas Island. You were doing great. Unfortunately, I didn't put you in the right spots. I think I only got epic. Svalbard. Okay, so these are things I didn't know about. But a very good grid for everyone. Well done. What about the island nations that end with the D? Bouvet Island, Christmas Island. I thought of Greenland. I just didn't think they would count it. And then the other one was Norfolk Island. So a lot of things I just didn't know about. Okay, that's a flag with blue in Asia. A lot of countries start with S as well. Let's see. Blue and ends with the letter D. Chad, yes. And population under 2 million and ends with D. Lots of islands. Lots of islands. Okay. Alright, well that was GeoGrid number 129. Next up we have Acted, where you guess the movie based on their cast. And they start with the bottom of the cast, so I think this is it Emma Stone? I hope I'm not mixing what's up. Emma Stone, I don't know you. Oh, sorry. But let's try this one. I just picked a random one from the archive. That's why the date's June 28th, 2024. But it's number 160. Let's try something. I don't think this would be like easy A, because I think you were like the main actress in that. So we'll say something else. I don't really know of a good guess here. Maybe like a Spider-Man? Isn't she in one of those? I don't remember. Which one would she be in? Not the first three. I don't think it's any of these either. Maybe, I think it might be the Amazing Spider-Man. We'll try that one. Okay, I don't know who you are. But you might be British. I see British in the background. I might have to skip. We'll skip. Oh, you're the guy, I forgot your name. You're in Glass Onion, I think. But that's the only movie I know you're in. So we'll skip. Oh. I think this is Zach Galifianakis. What is that movie called? I think I know. Is it, oh my gosh, it's from like 2010 or something? 2008? Something like that. It's got Zach Galifianakis and you. I don't know if it has y'all in it, but I know it's got those two. What is it called? I don't remember. Oh, I never saw it. It's not Hot Tub Time Machine, I don't think. Maybe it is. But I thought that had other people, like Ed Helms. But I don't know. I think this is like the billing of the actors, the cast. Or whatever. Like the leads. I don't know. I can't think of the name of it. We'll just say Hot... Ooh, Hot Rod? No. Hot, Tub Time Machine. I don't think that's right, though. Michael Keaton. That's interesting. This is not something I know. But I do know the year. Can I type in, like, 2009? And that'll give me all the movies from 2009? That'd be funny. We have 2 more guesses, though. Let's try, another movie from that. Hangover. The Hangover. The Hangover. I think that's what I was trying to think of. No? Jake, Mike, Laura, Rickon. Sam, Korean Grocer. I don't know, maybe it wasn't The Hangover, but it's like The Hangover. So, The Hangover 2. Part 2. Oh. It was called Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. Okay, I've never heard of this. Alright. That's fine. I like doing these even though I'm terrible at them. Alright. You probably did better than I did. Let's go to our next game, which is called Crosswordle. And it's the 700th. Lucky number 700. You might not know how to play Crosswordle, but if you know how to play Wordle, then you should be okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if I can make it larger. I think that's better. So you're basically solving 8 Wordle puzzles. It's not always 8. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. But some of them are 2 letters, some of them are 3 letters. I don't think any of these are 4 letters, but most of them are 5 letters. And every time you make a guess for one of these, so like all the 5-letter ones, you have 5 guesses. You also can see the results of those letters in all of the ones that they cross, all of the cells that they cross. So if we guess something here, let's just for example, so we could try stink for 1 across, and we can see what happens. And we can check how it helps us on like 2 down. And it didn't help us. So T is not right here, basically, is what we're seeing. And N is right here for both. So now we could try something for 3 down. Maybe we'll just try nitro. Okay, we got an I here, but it's not helpful for anything else, unfortunately. I like to do 1 at a time for each of them, of the 5-letter words. So we did 1 across, we did 3 down, let's try 2 down. So maybe this is an R. Also, words in this game can end with the letter S, I think. It's a little different than regular Wordle. Mostly because it's kind of hard to make these puzzles otherwise, I think. Let's try an R right here. And we'll just try rough. Okay, so you can sort of see something new here. So we have an orange for this O here, so we know O is somewhere in this column, but it's not the second letter, basically. So it could be the first letter. That sounds nice, but I mean, it could also be one of these. So let's try 4 across, and maybe we'll put an O in the second spot to see if that's where it is. But we can also base our guess on nitro as well. We know there's not a T right here, or anywhere else, because the T is an orange. Okay, maybe something like boils? That's not bad. So we got an I and an S for the 4th word. Now let's go down to 8 across, our last 5-letter word. We sort of can see it doesn't have a T, R, or O in the fourth position. So we'll just avoid that. And it also doesn't have an R, U, G, or H in the second position. Okay. It could have an O. We could put an O here to see if that's good. So we'll just... I wish I could just input 1 letter at a time in a specific cell. But I think we can try something like power. Okay, there is an O right here. That's good to know. That'll help us with 2. But otherwise, that wasn't too helpful. So let's try... Maybe we'll go back to 3 down. So what did we try here? Power. So there's not an E right here, or anywhere else. And, well, I guess there could be an E here or here. But probably not here. But we know it doesn't end in P, W, E, or R, at the very least. So it doesn't end in a P, but there could be a P or 2 P's. It could be like nippy. Let's see. Like is that like if it's cold outside, you're feeling a little nippy? Let's try it. Okay, that did nothing for us, basically. Let's try 1 across. So I'm thinking it ends in an S. So let's focus on these first 2 letters. And the second letter isn't any of these letters over here. So R, O, U, G, H. I guess it could technically still be an O. There could be 2 O's. Maybe, pains? P-A-I-N-S? Okay, that's incorrect. Oh, the second letter is an S. Oh, maybe it's like using. Okay. Very good. That's pretty helpful for 2 down, I think. What could this possibly be? Let's see, Slime-mo? SP, Spano? Spino, like a Spinosaurus? Let's try that. No, word not found. Okay. Alright. Oh, a stenopad? Oh, what? I thought they were gonna say word not found. Because I was thinking that's like a proper noun, but maybe it's actually a word. Very cool. Okay. Very unexpected. And then we have 3 letters and 4 across as well. Have we tried 4 down? We haven't. We could try rains. Or veins? Nice. Good, good. And maybe this is vowel. 4 down. Oh, nope. Oops. Van? Hold on. Is that possible? Yeah. Alright, let's try van. Okay. We're cooking a little bit. We'll try 5 down, maybe. Yeah, we should probably go to 8 across. Because we sort of have some information about this. I'm sort of surprised that this is I or N-I-N. Is there a word like this? 9? Nines? Should I try 9s? Sure. Okay. I probably shouldn't have tried that. And then 8 across. Like noise. Can't be noise, but could be noisy, I think. Let's try that. Okay. Well, we are ruling out a lot of letters, at least. I guess we could take a look at 5 down. And 7 across, you only get 2 guesses. That's why I'm saving those for last. Well, I guess I didn't save 6 across. Because I didn't have to guess at all for 6 across. And that's sort of what I'm going for. I don't want to have to guess for the short words. If I don't have to. Maybe like nod? Naughty? Nodder? Node? No. Noodle. I think that's a word. I'll take that. I'll take that. We got an A. Oh, and oh, it's nomad. We got the ends. We got that ends in a letter. The letter D. I'm getting a little sleepy. And then this is N-I-N blank A. What is going on there? N-I-N. Ninja. Ninja. And oh no. This could be like sod or sad. I don't think J-A is a word though, so I'll say sad. Or, sorry, sod. Yeah, okay. Good job. Alright. Sorry for the bright white, but confetti means we won, and that's a good thing. Alright, that was Crosswordle. Hope you enjoyed that. Next up is Eruptal, where we are figuring out what kinds of nuts exist in the world. Specifically, the 10 that the creator of Eruptal chose for this puzzle. So this is Eruptal number 32, and I don't eat nuts, so this could be difficult for me. I know peanut is a nut, though. Yes. And I'm gonna say pistachio. Well, I do like pistachios. So that's good. How about a hazelnut? Okay, we're doing pretty well so far. I know about almonds. I used to eat almonds. I don't quite like them anymore. I almost said sunflower seeds. Those are seeds, not nuts. No. Nuts are typically easy because they end in nuts. So like walnuts. Sorry, very nice. Is an acorn a nut? Or an acorn? Acorn. I mean, you have plenty of wrong guesses, so okay. Acorn is not on the list, at the very least. We don't know if it's on the nut list in general, the longer nut list. I don't think it's a nut. I just know that squirrels like acorns, so I guess it's a seed, not a nut. Same with the sunflower seeds. Okay. I might be stuck. Oh, does a coconut count as a nut? Oh. Wait, coconut is the same as a hazelnut? I don't know about that. Maybe coconut's a type of hazelnut. That's wild. I've already said the main ones, I think. I think there are some berries that are technically nuts, aren't there? Or is it the other way around? Some nuts are berries? Or legumes? I don't know. I'm not very smart in terms of nut knowledge. I think this is a great time for a hint. Is this a fire extinguisher? Okay. I like that. Starts with the letters P-E. Well, I already said peanut. What else could start with a P? I think we need another letter, perhaps. Is 5 letter long, or is 5 letters long? Okay. Oh, I spelled it a different way. It's peanut, like that, right? No. The penny nut, the pinay nut, the petri nut, maybe. I don't know. I need another hint. I'm sorry. C-A-O, cashew. Cashew. Bless you. Right, thank you. Another hint, please. C-H. The Christmas nut. Or chestnut. How did that come to me? Because I said Christmas. Right, another hint, thank you. The marshmallow nut. My favorite. No. The mint nut. Doesn't sound half bad. We've already used all our hints. Oh no. The milk nut. The monkey? Is there a monkey nut? Oh, it's M-A. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you're probably shouting at your screen. Don't shout. Please don't shout. M-A. No, sorry, not 2 M-As. Not the almond nut. The marble nut. No, marble's not on this list. The mag nut. Like a magnet, but it's also a nut. The magpie nut. The mash nut. It's what they use in like dips or whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying marshmallow. And I got 4 more guesses here. This is not gonna go well. The Peter nut. No, Peter's not on this list. Okay. The poly nut. No. Oh no, sorry, it's P-E. The pear's nut. The pesto nut. No, sorry. It's a pecan. I remembered it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we got 2 more guesses here. Let's make them good ones. Let's make them count. The marble nut. Oh, I already said marble? Still not correct. Well, we still got 2 guesses. You can tell I'm getting very sleepy. I think we still have a game after this. We're doing another Eruptal after this. I've got like a playlist. Alright, what we got? The mall nut? Mall? This does say mall. No. Mario? Maple? Maple nut? Oh, did we lose? It says wrong, 8 of 8. I turned off animations, so maybe I just need to see the stats. I erupted, yes. Okay. Alright, so top 77%. That's about as well as I do in Bandle. So let's see. Average score is 807. I got 670. I'll take it. And reveal answers. Macadamia. Never would have got that. Brazil nut. Never would have gotten that. So I think we did well. Keep going. Well, I already know the answers now. Alright, that was Kinds of Nuts. Let's do our next Eruptal, which is popular social media platforms. I thought this one was kind of funny. I don't know why. But can I make this better? I just want to see everything. Oh, well, let's just stay right there. So I think we could start with like Facebook. That's a popular one. Maybe we could say Twitter. I don't know why I did an accent there. And then I LinkedIn, I suppose. Yeah. These are 3 of my least favorite sites. And then there's Reddit. Okay. I guess we can try Blue Sky. Not on the list. Okay. That's fine. And Lemmy? Okay. Not popular enough. Instagram, another one from Facebook. Oh, we got TikTok. All right. Twitch. No, I don't think. Probably not YouTube. This is gonna be hard from now on. Probably. Can we say MySpace? Okay. This is not from 18 years ago. Oh, Live. What was it called? I forgot the name of it. It wouldn't be on there. It's one of the old ones. Friend. space. The next great thing. Bro. Whoa. Whoa, bro. Sorry, I'm coming up with social media platforms. Well, Mastodon. Is it Mastodon? No. Oh, okay. Or a Pixel Fed? Pixel Feds, oh no. That probably won't be on there. I can't think of it anymore. I need a hint, please. Okay, so maybe YouTube is on here. That's fair. And then another hint, please. Snapchat? Yeah. I mean, we got enough hints to keep going here. What is it? I don't think WhatsApp is social media, is it? I guess maybe. I thought it was just like messaging. I mean, Discord I think would be one then. No? I would feel like Discord should be ahead of WhatsApp. Well, I mean, if WhatsApp is on, then Telegram should be on. Okay, well. I need a hint. Starts with P-I. P-I? Pixel Fed. Can I get another hint? It is 9 letters long. Oh, that's 8 letters. It's not Pixel Fed. That would have been so funny if it was like 8 letters long. What is this then? P-I. Oh, Pinterest. That's an older one. Pinterest. We got all of them. And we can see our stats. Alright, average score was 782. We got 880. That's what I'm talking about. Top 47%. Yeah, WhatsApp and Pinterest are the lowest ones. We got LinkedIn third. LinkedIn third. Okay. The job social network. It's a wild world out there. Alright, that's our last Eruptal. Let's see what's next. We have Word Grid. Is this our last game? Nope, we got 3 after this. I really went all out. Alright, so Word Grid is kind of like GeoGrid we just played. Except it's all for words. So we need a word that starts with H. And it's also 5 letters. So like hearts. But that's probably a common one. You want to try to get unicorns or ones that no one else has chosen. So we could say hearts, we could say honey, we could say hairy, we could say hiney, like your butt. Oh, okay. Yes, they don't like swear words, that's okay. Sorry. Hilly? That's fairly rare. We'll try it. Alright, I'll take a less than 1%. Very good. So this one is 5-letter word that ends with the letter D. So it doesn't have to start with H. Is Quaid a word? It is not. Oh, there's Nomad. That was from our other game. That was better than Hilly. Okay, 5-letter word that contains the letter V. Yeah, there are a lot of these. 676. Let's think of a good one. Yeah, like Velcro with 6 letters. Vowel. Oh my gosh. That's like metagaming. No, it's not. Not how it's usually. Oh my gosh, but that's a good score. That is great. It didn't even have to start with the letter V. Just had to contain it. Alright, starts with H and 7 letters. Now we're getting a little tricky. How about height? S. That might be common. Oh, what about heretic? I like that a lot. Alright, so far we're all less than 1%, and I'm here for it. So we're doing 7-letter word that ends with letter D. Is jaunted a word? Oh! Oh my gosh. That was the first one I thought that fit this. 0.02%. Not a unicorn, but still very nice. Alright, 7-letter word that contains the letter V. There are almost 2,000 possible answers. So we could get a unicorn here. This is our chance right now. We could do like flavor S. Not gonna be a unicorn. Trivial? That's not bad. Let's try to think of something crazier, like jaunted. Or like quivers. Not bad. Quakers. Like Quakers oatmeal. Or those people in Pennsylvania. I think there might be... They might still be on. Probably. Wait, that's the stand with the... Where do they get Quakers? Here, it contains the letter V. Let's get back on track. I don't even know if the word I said before Quakers contained V. I don't know what's going on. Chive? No, chive? There might be something to that, but I'm not sure. Oh, what about review? S. 0.14, not bad. Okay, now we're up to, starts with H and multiple letter O's. Okay, any length. It doesn't have to be 5 letters, it doesn't have to be 7 letters. It could be 3 letters. It could be H-O-O. It could be hoot. Okay, but let's try to think of something a little more interesting. There are almost 2,000 for this one as well, so we got another chance. How about horoscope? Ooh, that's close to 1%. That's embarrassing. Alright. Ends with D. Over 2,000. Alright, this is our unicorn. Mono... Oh, I'm onto something here. Monopolized. Monopolized. Oh, okay. Okay, 0.15%. That's okay. Contains the letter V. With more than one O. There are so many answers. Why can't I think of any? Hovers, I guess. Maybe we should think of long words, like monopolized. Yeah, I like that idea. But let's put the O's towards the end of the word, so that, you know, people won't think of it as, maybe, as quick as they'll be like, oh, Hoovers, you know. And don't start with the letter V. Let's say we like end in V-I or V-O-N. Or maybe it ends in T-I-O-S. T-I-O-N-S. That gets us another O at least. Oh, okay, I'm thinking. Voluminations. That can't be a word. It's not, okay. I know I wasn't going to start with a V, but that non-word just came to mind, so I had to go for it. Virtuoso. Virtuoso? Yes? That's probably not a unicorn. Frivolousness. Oh my gosh, is this a word? Okay, I mean, it wasn't a unicorn, it was at 0.03%. But let's look at the statistics. I thought there might be... Oh, no unicorns found, man. Yeah, I've never got a unicorn, I guess. Not on here. I thought there might be results like... Oh yeah, here it is. Rarer than 56.65%. People have gotten pretty good at this game. I used to do better than that. And do better than this and get higher than 56%. But I'm happy either way. So that was number 77 if you want to play. Of course, the link is in the description. Let's go to our next game, which is Faces. Faces number 76, where you guess the actors that are blended together in some way in this image down here. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this game. I do enjoy it, but sometimes I don't always see the resemblance. But I sort of think I see Bruce Willis here. And I don't know the second person, but that kind of looks like Bruce. Willis, yeah. Submit? Oh, no, it's right. Oh, okay, good start. I paused for a second, I thought it was wrong. Alright, so the next person, someone with like white hair, I would say. Makes sense to me. Because Bruce is bald, I didn't realize. That makes sense though. I've never thought of what his hair looks like, because I've never seen it. How about I'm just gonna look through this list. Barbara Streisand. Sure. Okay, that is incorrect. She was born in 1945. So about 80 years old. Be 80 next year. Alright, Marg. I don't know why I think of Marg. Alright, old people. Meryl Streep? You know, I kind of like that guess. This hair sort of looks like Meryl Streep. Submit. Oh, that was wrong. Known for Monsters University, Red, and The Queen. Okay, I don't know the voices of Monsters University. I know John Goodman is Sully, I think. Potentially. Otherwise, I don't know any of those. I'm gonna skip, because I can't think of any more people. Okay, it starts with an H. The first letter starts with an H. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, Hilary Swank. I don't know you, but we'll keep you in mind. I don't think we're Helen Mirren. I also don't know you. I don't think we're Halle Berry. Helena Bonham Carter. Don't know what you look like. Okay. But I feel like you're one of those people. So let's start with Hilary Swank. Okay, that was wrong. It's HM. Well, I think we might have seen an HM. What did we see? Helen Mirren. Come on down. You're on The Price is Right. My name is Drew Carey. My new name used to be Bob Barker. Okay, look at that. You know, I see this one. I like how they changed her necklace. It sort of matches the shirt. That's kind of funny. Oh, alright. I can see this one. I kind of like it. Alright, what's our next game? Oh, it's the game where we guess the game. So this is some screenshot of a video game that we have to figure out the name of. So I don't really know what this is. It looks like a hallway / a bathroom circa 2005. We'll say Perfect Dark. Probably Perfect Dark 0 if it's 2005, but... Right, no Metacritic score. That's not good. It's not looking good for me. This is Octodad. Deadliest Catch. Okay. Original platform PC. So it's probably an older game, since it doesn't have a Metacritic score. And it's only on PC. But I'm seeing like these security cameras. That's what I think those are. It makes me think it could be like a sneaky game. You're trying to be sneaky. Maybe it's like Deus Ex? But that's probably on Metacritic. First person horror ? That's funny. I don't know. We'll just say it's horror ? Silent Hill. Homecoming. Sure. Oh, it's from 2023. It's not old. Why aren't you on Metacritic? I just think I don't know this. Unfortunately. This is Half-Life Alex. Kotaku Create. I don't know. Your name is oh, there's more. Okay. Oh. I thought I was moving the character for a second there. Okay. Stuff's happening. Let's say this is Cyberpunk. No, Cyber Shadow. The game was called Exit 8. The Exit 8. Okay. Well, I don't know that game. Maybe it's a good game. I don't know. Let's go to our last game, which is called Redactyl. And I think I need to make this much larger. So let's do that real quick. Oh, we can even make it like this. I don't know if this is better. Maybe it is. Alright, so the way Redactyl works is... I don't know if there's instructions anywhere. Here it is. Your mission is to unveil the title of the Wikipedia article in as few guesses as possible. Okay, so the median is 41 guesses. We're going for less than 41. We want to get 40. That's our goal. And then, yeah, you can figure it out as we go along. So the title is this. It's kind of a long first word, but not that long second word. And the first word is probably starts with a vowel since there's an "an" here. So "an blank blank" is the blank blank. A very similar setup here as these two words is the blank blank, that blank 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 and blank blank on blank 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 in the blank 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 or blank blank. Okay, I understand. So the way it works is you guess words, and if they are in this article, then they'll show up and they'll help you out. So let's give it a shot here. So I'm trying to think of what this is in the blank, and it looks like that's 5 letters. In the blank. In the ocean. Alright, now we're on the ocean. This 0 here means that ocean does not exist in this article. So we need to try to think of something better, like water. Something a little more broad that also has 0. Okay, so nothing to do with water. Maybe it's more abstract. Maybe it has to do with time. 33. Time travel? Time travel. No. Oh wait, there is some travel. Let's go back to time. So once you make a guess and it's correct, you can see all the instances of time. So I think there's a way to go to the next. Yeah, you just keep pressing it. Between a time dash something. Let's just look at all of these times. From time dash of the time, or the blank of time. The temple of time. What happened? Oh, here. Oh my, what is going on here? Maybe we should have looked at the rest of the article. Alright, it looks like it might have to do with physics. Or I mean, yeah, probably physics. Maybe metaphysics. What is going on here? How are we guessing these? Are these just gonna be letters? Some kind of formula here. I'm gonna guess D. The letter D. 29. Okay. Yeah, DL. I thought that might be a D. So we got some derivatives. I mean, this is an integral. And then something going on here. It might be an N. Let's try an N for that one. Okay, we do have some N's, but not there. What is this? X? Or no, it's probably I. Oh, we got some I's. Let's try A. Oh, A is already shown. I see. Let's try X then. There it is. Okay. This is not an X, but we at least have a lot of X's. So this is probably an F, a function. Really? A G of X. Okay. I mean, we're getting... What? Oh my gosh. What have I done? Is this gravity? F of G? No? I already said G. I just said it. Okay. I'm fond of this puzzle. This is right up my alley, I think. This function is the function of the blank blank, the position, velocity, something at blank blank to blank. Okay. Let's say function. It's not function, but we did get some functions. It's a blank blank function. Oh my gosh, this is wild. Oh. Oh my goodness. I recognize this. Let's try T. No. Well, we did get some T's. 40 of them. Oh my goodness. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we got triple integrals here. Okay. We got differential equations. Okay. Hold on. Keep going. Alright, well, I'm just gonna say... Or, before we do anything else, I'm gonna look at these T's. And see, like... Oh. For some reason, it doesn't want to show me other T's. I think they're all very similar to each other. So let's try, instead of that, let's try physics. Okay, cool. 3 physics. Blank blank are blank in blank blank of physics. And then down here. Okay, this looks like references. I don't know. Maybe see other. So let's try math now. Not math. Really. Mathematics. Okay. Science. Okay, we got it right here. The only science. Then where do I go from here? Calculus. Okay. How about we just say equation? Alright, 24. There we go. And this is early on, isn't it? No, fairly early. This might be helpful. I see a lot of the words we guessed. Blank blank are blank by blank blank. Blank by blanks blank. In time blank blank blank. Blank by blank. Blank or blanks blank. Same person? No, different persons. What is this? 3 letters. Oh. Did I cheat? Oh, no, sorry. It's 3 letters. That's what that means. I see, sorry. I was like, why is there a 3 right there? Why does it start with 3? Oh, this is a law. Newton's law of gravity or something. Alright, let's do law. 25, okay. Oh, I should know this one. This is 5 letters. I can just click it, okay. Let's go ahead and put Newton. It's not Newton, but there are some to the Newton, okay. So that's force. Yeah. Newton's law of something. Okay. Anything at the start now? I.e. something. Not as much as I'd like. We got a law here. I guess we weren't all the way at the top. Here's the top. I don't know what this time dash is. I guess we can say space since we said time. Let's see about that. The blank blank is blank as a blank blank that blank to blank blank in space. The blank. What? I don't know what's going on there. In over something. So newtons per... I really shouldn't have done this last because my brain is fried. So something of physics in 6-letter physics. So this is a pronunciation. So I think like the second word could be 2 syllables. It could also be a vowel. This could be, oh, right, it starts with a vowel. Okay, I don't think I tried force. Let's try force. 23. That's good. We got one of these, and blank force. Okay, this is 5 letters. This is 8 letters. Okay. What if we could give this letter? That'd be helpful, sort of. I'm thinking it's a vowel. What vowels have we said? We didn't say E. It's an E, okay. So I'm thinking you start with an E and your 5 letters. That's kind of helpful. And you start with a vowel and your 8 letters. Oh, what if it's event? Event. Event. Oh wait, we got one though. Events. Time like blank events. I don't like that one. Let's go back up. What if it's like ether? I kind of like that word, ether. Like, I don't know what it means. It's like something you don't know how to explain. Okay. E something. Eject. Emit. Elect. Alright, let's look down. I'm just gonna go through it again. With respect to time. Oh my gosh, what is this? I don't know. Click on all these. I want to know how long each word is. Alright, let's try to get this first sentence. And then we would win. What if this is like electric? An electric e-bike. Wait. That's redundant, isn't it? Hold on. Let's just try electric. Oh, that feels good. An electric is an electric it's not e-bike, right? Also, why is this 9 letters? I guess you pronounce it. Maybe there's an H in there or something. This is 5 letters. E blank. Wait, what? What is happening? Oh well. Right, it's the pronunciation. Is the blank blank. This is not electric though. But let's look at the other electrics. Yeah. Yeah. Time. Electric. 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 We had 96 electrics. I like that. It's a good amount. Oh. No. Well, I was thinking field. An electric field. But this doesn't really make sense for field. If it starts with an E. An electric... The field could be helpful in general. So let's try field. Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay, well, nice. Okay. Wait, what? I don't believe this. A lot of people got it in their first guess, or their first 5 guesses. That's kind of wild. I mean, I'm proud. 2,000 played today. Of this day. Is that? Yeah. And I mean, we were good. Yeah. Better than the median. Okay. Electric field. An electric field. Sometimes E field, I see, is the physical field that surrounds electrically charged particles and exerts force on all other charged particles in the field, either attracting or repelling them. Okay. I learned about these in physics. I probably opened this page at one point, but I didn't get this far. No, this was not... I did not do advanced physics. Or maybe I might have done. I never did. I never had to solve these types of things. That was very fun. Yeah, I thought this was gravitation, but it was relating to electric fields. So, all right. Well, that's our last game. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know. Let me know your favorite game that we played. If you played along and had a good time. If you didn't play along and you had a good time, you know, I'd love to know. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing or liking the video, whatever you want to do. You don't have to do anything. But that will be all for today, and I will hopefully see you again. Goodbye.